My name is LB Withrow. I'm a member of Lakeview Church, and I would like today to tell you how I know that God is with us all the time, more than we usually realize. About 10 months ago, I was home with my wife, fortunately, and I started to have a bad headache. Most of us have headaches, but it got worse and worse. And my wife took my blood pressure, and it was only slightly above normal. When I told her I can't see, she got very concerned. And shortly after that, I laid down across our bed. And I remember very few things from this world for the next several days. I don't remember the paramedics loading me in the ambulance. I don't remember going to the hospital. I remember something of the helicopter ride. I remember the door closing, actually, and the rotor spinning up, and that felt really good. Next thing I remember, the door opened, and I heard a clear voice say, 7 minutes and 43 seconds. They flew me to Tampa General. Again, I don't remember hardly anything. During that time, my wife had me, the paramedics had me, the doctors and nurses had me, the flight crew had me, my stepdaughter and nurse had me. But I wasn't with them, I was with God. And I felt God like I've never felt God before. He is with us, through us, and in us all the time. I was knocked unconscious. I think to the extent that we remember Psalm 46:10, I believe it is, be still and know that I'm God. I believe that's how we get close to Him. So for several days, I really wasn't cognizantly in this world at all. And when I recovered, I couldn't see very well, balance issues. But a lot of people were praying for me, and I started to make a recovery. When I got home, I didn't know which side of the bed I slept on. Lived in the same house for over a quarter of a century and walked down the hall, and I knew which two rooms were on that side of the house, but I didn't know what order they were in. I put my shoes on my wrong feet and didn't know. I couldn't stand the flashing from the TV. My driver's license, as you might imagine, was in jeopardy. But a lot of people were praying for me. A lot of people were praying for me. And now, if someone doesn't know me, they say that they would never notice that I had a stroke. I do have deficits. I have a balance issue and recall issue and vision issue, but I have a great blessing. I was able to feel God like never before, and I encourage you to quiet yourself and to be in prayer and to feel God, because He is there. He is in you, through you, and with you, and you are in Him, through Him, and with Him. So we are a praying church. And I can't prove to you that prayers are what have allowed me to come back and function in the world, masquerading as a normal human being. I can't prove it to you, but I can tell you this for absolute certain. I would not go through it again without prayer for all the money in the world. Please pray for yourselves, for our church, for our country, for humanity as a whole, because prayer is extremely powerful. I love you. Thank you.